Hey guys, Auspicious Tech here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Software Inc. series here on my channel. Now, in the last episode, we left off with the release of ImageScape 3 and the subsequent profit through sales. As you can see, we're making about, between 45 and maybe 70,000 per month through our software. Obviously, the sales figures themselves are a bit higher, but at the same time, we're also paying royalties with our marketing costs. So we're making a decent amount. We're making, like I said, probably an average of maybe 55,000 a month, I would say. As you can see down here. Maybe a little bit less, actually, as that last month. So we're making about 40,000 per month profit. Now, at the end of last episode, we literally bought this second room here. And what we're going to do, we're going to hire, I think, just one employee. We're going to hire one new employee that is going to come in as our service representative and be basically the beginning of our support team, basically. We'll get that in. Compatibility is fine. Realistically, I would like to try and get a 4-star skill. I mean, currently there's no one. It's really risky to go for it again, but I think we're going to risk it for the biscuit here. Alright, so there we go. We got 2 4-star skills. I think we'll go with this person here. So, Diana Miles. So she's going to be hired. We're then going to just transport her. Did we already... Wait. That's strange. Why did I hired an artist? Are you an artist or are you service? Your service. So we now have 2 service people. And I just wasted about 18,000. That's perfectly fine. I guess we'll run with two people in our service team. I thought we hired another core member in the last episode. But I guess I was wrong. That's perfectly fine. We're not going to worry about it too much. We'll quickly swap Diana to the support team. Messing with the compatibility a little bit there. Actually, a lot. Let's fire her. Who's better? I think Diane's better. Alright, so that was a big mistake then. We're going to fire her. We do have the 3-star service with Diane. But we do also want to hire, which is what I should have done to start the episode off, another core team member. Now, if we look at core, we are lacking network, and we're also lacking systems. So I think we want to try and get someone with 3-star system programming. Let's go programmers, system, and of course it's another 9,000 for the core team. We've got a few people here with amazing compatibility. And of course, you want to keep your compatibility as high as possible. I think we're going to go with this guy. I think, yeah, we're going to go with this guy. Or girl, sorry, Lillian. Didn't even read the name. 8,600, very expensive, but at the same time, very, very necessary. Alright, so next we're going to highlight everything here. And we're going to duplicate that on the other side of the wall here. Put it in the middle there. And then that is going to be, what was her name? Lillian? Yes, Lillian Brooks. Alright, so that's going to be Lillian's computer. So we'll assign that to Lillian, and then we want to... We essentially want to duplicate everything again. Because we want to chuck another team member into this room. I'm not 100% sure how I actually want it to go. Let's keep it the way that I had it before. So we'll go there. Perfect. We'll change that to a phone. Give a little bonus to the service team. Our one member in the service team. And I think we're good. We actually just lower the walls here. Alright, so that gives us a bit of a better look into what we're dealing with currently. So let's advance. We're going to stop that because we're going to change... Well, we'll let that play out for today. Right, so now we'll take a contract. We could take that contract. I think we will. That's quite a lot of money. So let's take that. We've got 5 months. But we don't have anyone with level 1 network. That might be a problem. Anyway, ultimately, I think we're pretty close to actually leaving the garage and going into... I think we'll just go straight to the apartment. I don't want to skip processes. Like, I think it's important that we experience the apartment before we decide to... How many teams in one of your rooms? Why is Diane... Oh. That's what happens when you don't assign people computers. Okay. That'll solve that problem. They've now swapped over. She's not really doing anything either. Maybe she is. Maybe she's fixing the queue. Anyway, let's have a look at our order copies, our current stock. We'll need maybe another 2,500 of ImageScape 3. The less of that, we made 89,000, so it's still doing pretty well. But let's just keep advancing. Up to 8,600 active users. Why is she not? It's because it's on the core team. Alright, that's my fault. That's my fault. I should have realized. Alright, so we've got a pay rise request. Laverne. She wants 884. That's still seems like way too much. Let's give her 7,100. That's fine right there. I mean, yes, we are making lots of money. But she's not even... Well, I suppose that's part of the problem. So network is going up, but we only have 2 months left. So I think we're probably just going to have to develop it there. Yeah, this is not great. We needed someone with a higher level in networking or development. We do have a lot of money now, so let's grab one more worker. Let me move the lamp to that side. And then we're going to grab our final employee before we move. Also, what year are we in? That's another good question. 1987, so we're 3 years off getting new computers, which will be very, very, very beneficial once we get to that level, or to that year. Let's grab the inbox. That helps out with our designers. And I think we're good to go. Actually, no, we're not. We need some cubicles. What are they called? Yeah, cubicle wall. Alright, so that'll sort that out. I do like to have desks be too wide with 2 desks. But for the lack of space that we currently have, we're just going to keep it 1 wide. When we go to the apartment, I might do 2 wide. We also could use these 2-meter round tables. And basically, you can probably fit 2 people per table on each diagonal. Might be another option. I do like to have these desks, these clear glass desks, 2 by a side, or 2 next to each other, essentially. Yeah, we'll just wait and see. Anyway, let's advance. I want to grab one more worker. And I guess design. Let me have a look at this. A lot of it's networking, actually. I guess a programmer on network. And we'll try and get somebody that has a little bit of network designing. So this guy looks perfect, actually. Yeah, let's go with this guy. Girl, sorry. We're hiring a lot of women. So Darlene's coming in. This is going to be Darlene's desk. Does have the inbox. We might want to change that. We'll leave it for now. That's fine. Let's also check copies again. Yeah, very low. Let's grab 3,000 more. Only made 46,000, so it's definitely slowly starting to go down. Although we just made a lot of money. For some reason. There we go, $344,000 in 1 month. Due to licensing. That is crazy. I'm assuming someone used ImageScape 2, perhaps? Anyway, let's get a cleaner and IT support in. Have them come in and clean and fix up the computers, and we'll get on our way. This contract might have been a little bit out of our wheelhouse. I also didn't iterate it after the first iteration, so that's partly my fault as well. We might get pretty badly penalized. Yeah, I'm just going to finish it there. We still got 58,000. That's really good. Anyway, we've also got an education point here. So let's go Laverne. I guess, yeah, 2D kind of makes sense. She's more based into 2D. Our finances, though, 1.18 million. And that's pretty much down to this licensing, as you can see here. Another 313,000 for that month. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I think we need to start working on ImageScape 3. And with that, we might even want to do a new framework on top of the original one. Let's have a look. Let's skip forward to the next day. We have indeed made another 300,000, or just under 281,000, which is very, very decent. What we should do now is put $1 million into the savings account. All right, so let's actually do 1.3 million. All right, that should be million. There we go, 1.3. It's going to be in there for 5 years, but it's going to be getting us interest that whole time. All right, so what's next is sequel, and I think we will actually. Let's do number 5. We'll make a new sequel for number 5. So we'll keep this one how it is. We'll use our existing framework again, IS1. So there we go. This time it's going to be even faster because of our predecessor. So we got these ones. So brush stroke, text rendering, and then of course ImageScape 3 had procedural shapes and clip art as well. As you can see, it's going to take less than a year. Now we can throw in something else to take about a year. And that's going to boost up our expected interest even further. I'm not sure if we want to do that. Maybe raw image support. Interesting. Maybe let's just keep it exactly the same. Let's not get too bent out of shape. We want to make money. We want to continue to grow because we do want to actually get out of the garage, basically. So we'll chuck it on the let's just go. Let's go with Pen Flash as well. So those two operating systems. It is going to be less than a year, which is perfect. Let me just double check. It's perfect, yep. And then we want a company to market it for us with a release in May 1989. It's fine, let's develop it. So that's going to be the core team. Alright, let's get started on it, shall we? I would like to do 2 iterations again. I feel like that was definitely beneficial for the sales of number 3, ImageScape 3. And it's still pulling in about 38,000 a month, which is great. And we are still making a lot of money. This guy, however, is getting really, really stressed out. This girl. Don't exactly know why either. Pretty strange. Oh, we are not meeting demands. Okay. It really is still selling though, which is great. Let's go 2,500 more. Not too sure how many more it's going to sell, but that's perfectly fine. Yeah, this person just gets really, really stressed out. So strange. I don't really understand why. Alright, so we're in our second iteration now. I want to make sure that we're keeping a close eye on what's going on. Let's get the walls back on there. And unfortunately our support team, well, our one member of the support team is actually away. So therefore our queue's getting bigger and bigger. Let me pause it there though. We do have an education point. Let's go 1 star into network there as well. Because that was sort of the issue with our job that we took that for those 5 months or whatever it was. Let's also get in cleaning and IT support. We've got 1.5 mil in the bank. I think it's almost time for us to move into the apartment. And once again, we are not meeting demand. I mean, it's still really selling quite well. 28,000 per month. I mean, we can essentially put another 1 million into the savings account. There we go. Already accrued over 10,000 in interest, which is essentially someone's wage. So it's definitely helping out. We've got 2 members away today, with my character doing his training, and then I assume either sick or vacation, or Laverne down in the bottom corner there. We're getting pretty close. If those two members were here, we'd be pretty close to finishing our second iteration. Alright, I think it might be time. Yeah, we're still making a lot of money, which is great. The only thing we don't want to do is move too early and then for us not to be able to make money when we're in a bigger place paying more rent and stuff like that. But I think we're ready. So let's jump in here, move company. Should we go for the apartment or the skyscraper? So the rent for the garage is $360 plus I think another $180. So we're already at the apartment cost. I've never actually been in the skyscraper. Let's go skyscraper. Okay. So it looks like at the moment we are on the first floor, I guess. And I'm assuming we probably don't own this room here. But we do own this one here for the lease. I think we get both these bathrooms as well, I'm assuming. Yes, I'm going to say yes to that. And I assume we can also purchase that one as well for $840. Now, the only problem with this is we, of course, have our support team. And we only have one room. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. I guess we could get this one as well for the support team. Let's do it. Let's bite off more than we can chew. All right, so this is going to be the core team office. Let's do some purchasing. So I'm going to have someone in the corner down here. We're going to do the double desk like I mentioned before. I assume we're still not... Yeah, we're getting close to 1990. Let's go there. Executive chair. Let's grab a nice little plant here. Let's grab a cactus for the desk. Grab a picture there as well. Grab a floor lamp. We probably don't want to put a floor lamp there. Let's go with a tree. That's fine. Then we want cubicle walls as well. Okay. So with that, I think we want to grab all these, duplicate that, go there, deselect that one, and then we'll try and grab another cubicle wall for this side. If I can get it the way I want it to go. There we go. And then finally, we also want to buy a couple of calculators. And a couple of lamps as well. A couple of ceiling lights. So let's go one there. Go one there. I guess finally one there. Two. Yeah, that looks fine. Then we want to also basically just recreate this desk and duplicate it. So we'll put it there. And then we'll duplicate it again. And we'll chuck another one. Chuck it there. So that's 4 desks. We only have, what, 3 members of the core team at the moment. That's perfectly fine. We also want to, I guess, duplicate it for the other side. So we'll chuck that one there. Let's also grab a bookshelf while we're here. So there. Grab a couple more pictures. just to sort of lighten the mood inside the room. And I guess we can also put a cooler in this room as well. Chuck that there. And then maybe, I guess in the support team room, we can grab a vending machine as well. Preferably near the door somewhere. Because I don't think we can put anything in this room. We don't actually own this room or own the lease. There we go. We need to put some lights in this one as well. So let me select these. We'll duplicate that. And simply put it there. Perfect. I mean, realistically, I should probably rearrange those so they're symmetrical. Let's do that. Otherwise, you know, OCD might kick in. And I might have a freak out. Anyway, that looks pretty good. Now we need to assign computers before we continue. So, let's go with this one in the corner and be assigned to my character. Actually, let's limit this whole room to... No. Switch the team. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That one can be fine because I actually want the core team to go in there for the vending machine, so that's fine. So that's going to be assigned. Assign that to Darlene. Assign that to Laverne. And finally, yeah, we actually have all women apart from my character on the support team. And I think that's Diane. Yes. All right. That's perfect. So we are set up in the skyscraper. Now we can actually go higher and higher. I mean, I assume that's what, the roof there? What exactly is that? That'd be a really cool elevator if they put an elevator there. But they obviously didn't. It does go up really, really high. That's the roof there. And that was what? So it goes up 9 levels, basically. Although one of the levels only has one extra room. Alright, well that looks pretty good, I think, anyway. I have to say, I'm actually pretty happy with that. So, with that said, let's advance and see what happens. We do have 4 members on the core team, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. Where are the rest of our members? Hello? Where's our core team? That was very strange. And we're not meeting demand again. Really need to try and keep on top of this. So let's go 5,000. We're still making a decent amount from it. Alright, so everyone's in now. That's perfect. However, some people can't actually work. They can't actually work on the iteration. Anyway, let's develop that. Did get its level, well, its second iteration completed, so it's perfect. I mean, Laverne just really is trying to extort me at the moment, and I don't like it. I mean, everyone else, I'll accept everyone else's wages, but Laverne's just pissing me off. She just is money hungry at this point. I mean, sure, she was essentially our first real employee that actually did anything, but we need another support member. So we'll grab this, we'll duplicate that as well. Move that over there. We do actually need a phone. So let me zoom in here real quick. Let's upgrade that to a phone. Upgrade that to a phone as well. And we'll hire another support employee. Alright, so we've got 4-star... That's for the core team. I mean, it's still good. Let's go with this person. Freighter Wilcox. And we'll assign that to Freighter. Alright, there we go. Perfect. We also want to grab a plant as well. And maybe a clock against that wall, I guess. Okay, I think that's good. I suppose they could also use pictures. Hopefully that'll just lighten their mood a little bit. Alright, that's fine. So hopefully this queue will start to get itself sorted out with a second support team member. But of course we're going to release ImageScape 3 soon as well. Sorry, 4. ImageScape 4 soon. So we're going to need that extra support as well. We're actually losing money. Okay, so our licenses have completely dropped off. Back down to 3,700. So with that being said, we are going to need to definitely do a new framework for ImageScape 5. So not this one, but the next sequel is going to be a new framework. Basically with everything that is covered in ImageScape 4. So that should hopefully be pretty good. And I'm assuming people might use that. And hopefully will generate a decent amount of income through license fees. But there we go. So the support, it's working. We're down to a 0 queue. I'm just a little bit worried about ImageScape 4 because we're only at 42% for art. So I think we might need to get an artist. So with that being said, let's duplicate our desk setup once again. We'll rotate it because I think I want to put it on this wall here. There we go. Let me just zoom in. Get past that. I want to upgrade that to a drawing tablet. Pretty expensive, 300. And then I think next to it, we'll actually go with a bookshelf. Alright, so that's fine. I think we're good. I think that'll do. So we now just need to hire the artist now. I mean, these chairs are really close together, but that's fine. And of course we need it for 2D. Hopefully we can get someone good, and we need it for the core team there. Kind of want to look until we get maybe a 4-star. I know that's kind of asking a lot, but at this point, like there we go, perfect. I'm really glad I did that actually. He's really good. He's also got programming for 2D and for audio as well. So there we go. Got a new member to the team. We have an artist. And it's our first male in the core team as well, apart from myself, so Mauricio Marx. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, our publisher, so our marketing agency, well, our marketing company that we used, has stopped supporting for ImageScape 2, which is perfectly fine because, let's be real, it's not really doing anything. It's got 2,800 copies there, so that's fine. We're still losing a lot of money. We lost 67,000 in the last month. Then dropped back down to 22, so that's not too bad. However, we are getting very close to May. And that is kind of worrying me a lot. The art has caught back up, which is a positive, but at the same time, April's next month and then May, so I just don't think it's going to get there. It's going to be similar to the predecessor, because I don't think we had full art for that one either. Okay. Here we go. Alright, halfway through the day, I'm going to promote it. So at 12. Alright, there we go. Promoted. I didn't actually see what it actually ended up being, but as long as we can get some of these bugs sorted out, I think that's going to be pretty beneficial. Okay, let's finish it. I think we'll go with 10,000. Let's have a look. We got a product review. Okay, I mean it's pretty similar to all the other ones that we've gotten recently. And it did actually sell pretty well. So it made us 182,000 in its first month, which is really good. It's much higher than the predecessor when it first came out. We've already sold 4,660, so I think we might actually grab another 10,000 there just to be on the safe side for the next month. And let's port it as well. Let's see if we can port it to anything special. Okay, I mean, 300,000. Let's port it to both of these, I think. The other one only has 50,000, but at the same time, that could be another 50,000 that we actually add to our sales. Alright, so let's check it now. 267,000. Alright, so in total we've sold just shy of 11,500. I think it's really good for our fourth product. As you can see, we're once again doing really well with our license profit as well. 168,000. I mean, the sales, 388,000. That's incredible. And we're about to port it to the other one as well. And we've actually made even more money this month. Sorry, last month. Just shy of 400,000 profit. Alright. So with that done, the core team's now doing nothing. So with that being the case, we need to make the next sequel because we want to make our new framework. So we'll go for all those 4 again. But this time our new framework. So our existing one was IS1. So I guess we'll just do IS2. Kind of makes sense. Alright, there we go. It's going to be 56. I think the last one was 56 as well. So there we go. That's our new framework. And it's going to be added to, I guess, pen flash as well. That's going to take 2 years. That's a long time. What happens if I remove pen flash? Okay, so we're definitely going to remove pen flash because it's going to take just about a year. So we'll go with that. I'm assuming moving it around is not going to really do too much for the expected interest. So we'll leave it where it is pretty much. And then once again, we'll go with the marketing. It's going down. It's down to 12.9% royalty. For May 1991. So that's nearly 2 years. About a year and a half. So there we go. Let's get that in development. We want to really get a new framework out. And yeah, we've sold over 20,000 units already. Almost into a profit for the marketing company. Pretty funny. I don't think we can port it anywhere else. Let me just double check the copies. Let's grab 15,000 this time. All right. I think we're doing well. Let's leave the episode here. I think this is a good place to end it. We've moved into the skyscraper. We've got our 2 proper offices for each team. And, you know, we're making a really good amount of money through sales and through licenses at the moment. 17,400 active users for ImageScape 4. And we're about to hopefully surpass that with ImageScape 5 and a new framework. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, guys, please smash the like button. Leave a comment down below on what you'd like to see on the series. If you have any mods to recommend as well, any good mods out there on the Steam Workshop or anything like that, please feel free to leave that down there. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell as well. Only about 6% of my subscribers actually have the bell turned on. And it does actually keep you up to date with these episodes coming out in the future. Apart from that, guys, as always, take it easy and goodbye.